Egyptian dishes for you to try today.
What? Egyptian?
The food we're presenting you with today was made from a local authentic Egyptian restaurant here in LA, California, and I'm going to do my best to pronounce these meals correctly.
Cool. Oh, I love Egypt. I love history, so Egypt is great. I am very excited.
I'm kind of expecting it to be a little spicy because of just how many spices and all that stuff that they have there. So I think it's gonna be good.
Unless it looks freaky, scary, or something's alive in there, I'm not really that scared.
Alright, here is your first dish.
Looks like rice. Kind of looks like they have macaroni in there. Smells good.
It smells really good. It makes me want to eat it.
I'd say I like it. It's like sweet rice. Macaroni with lentils and rice. Oh yeah, I smell the onion, which is an amazing smell. I love it. That's good. I like how the mac and cheese mixed with everything else makes it really good. It's good. It tasted sweet.
This is koshari, the national dish of Egypt. It was first prepared in the 19th century, containing rice, macaroni, and lentils mixed together, topped with spiced tomato sauce and garlic vinegar.
I was not expecting macaroni. I thought that would be like an ancient Egyptian food.
Here's your next one.
It's beans.
I don't know if I should put it in my mouth or not because I don't know if it'll give me complete regret or if I'm gonna love it.
I love beans, so I'm guessing I'm gonna really like this one. It smells really bad. That's actually really good. It just tastes like refried beans, but like with onion and tomato, which gives it extra flavor.
I'm guessing it's like mushed beans in here. It's bitter. I like sweet things.
This is ful medemes, also known simply as ful. It's an entree consisting of cooked fava beans, and it's one of the most common dishes served in Egypt.
Yeah, you are okay with me. You're delicious. Thank you for letting me eat you.
The smell's gross. It's nasty, but the taste is good.
This dish was first developed to make better use of the embers that were used to heat the bath water for public baths. They would fill giant pots with fava beans and leave them simmering overnight.
That's a pretty creative way to use the embers.
Alright, here is your next dish.
It just looks like pasta with this thing on the top.
It tastes similar to like a dessert I've had. Boy, they do eat a lot of macaroni. Smells like burnt sugar, so creme brulee. Good pasta.
And the goop tastes like nothing.
Not bad. It's kind of like sweet, but also bitter. And it is salty.
It's okay. I would prefer it without the sweet, mushy, whatever it is on top.
This is macarona bel bechamel. The dish is usually made with penne pasta, a layer of cooked spiced meat with onions, and bechamel or mornay sauce. It's served in the form of a casserole.
There's onion in this. I do not like onions, but I do like this one.
I wouldn't really think it would be the same as American food, but I could see it as something that we Americans would eat.
Okay, here is your next one.
What is that?
Wow. Oh, there's great stuff. Whoa, the rice is amazing.
And this is rice again.
I could see the vegetables in it, and I'm not very fond of those.
It's actually pretty amazing.
Meatballs. It's a long stick.
This is kofta. This is for beef and lamb lovers. They loosely resemble meatballs, and the meat is usually mixed with other ingredients like rice, vegetables, or sometimes eggs.
Eggs? I didn't taste any eggs. That's cool that there's different ways to just make a food, and it just doesn't have to be made one way.
I like it. It's a beef jerky.
It's a bit salty, and now that I'm eating it, it actually has like kind of like a spice or kick to it.
Alright, here is your last one.
Oh, it looks more like a dessert now. I just see some nuts in it.
Ugh. The aftertaste is horrible. The green stuff is like pistachio. It's very like fancy, like the way they made it.
This is hard.
I'd say I like it. It's definitely sweet.
It's sweet. Really sweet.
It's a bit bitter. I think the powder may be pistachios.
So this is called baklava.
I've heard of it.
I didn't like that. It just leaves this kind of sweetie, kind of vanilla taste in my mouth.
I would love to have this at dessert.
Baklava's origin is the Ottoman Empire, and the name baklava is actually derived from an Ottoman Turkish word.
Wow. Goes back in history.
It's a common Middle Eastern dish, so I probably had it at that Middle Eastern restaurant I went to.
It's a very popular Middle Eastern pastry, eaten in many different forms. Baklava is a sweet and rich dessert pastry made with layers of phyllo and filled with chopped nuts, held together with syrup, honey, or agave. So what did you think of all this Egyptian food today?
Most of them have been really good. I would like to try more Egyptian, like, pastries, because I love pastries.
I think that's good to try new things, because if you're just stuck in one little bubble of eating the same thing over and over again, you're never gonna expand and like try new things. So I think it's really cool that we get to try new stuff.
They're way better than I expected. They just taste like familiar dishes I've had before.